What is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Loops Pod NBA. Got stuff to talk about today. I won't say lots, but we've got some stuff to talk about today. Obviously, we trade last week. A topic that I wanted to bring up for some time now. It's something that I wanted to kind of discuss as well. But NBA referees, I know, same old. But let's probably talk about it in detail today. Justin's back. King was supposed to be here, but I literally missed
He
the
dozed off, people.
I missed the original time. King was there, but I missed the original start time. I had a rough day today, so I dozed off instead. But we're now back for live for the show.
But I'm sure Kane
Hopefully,
understands, though.
I think he does, man. I think he does, man. Obviously, he's been a real one on the channel. So make sure you guys go subscribe to both of the King's channels as well, if you haven't done so already. Justin, welcome back, bro. Hope everything's all good on your side, and I hope you're feeling better as well. I heard you told me earlier today you weren't feeling so good, but just hoping you're feeling a lot better from.
Just a headache, and plus I had work today, so I went in and made the 1 o'clock Eastern time. So, anyways,
Oh no worries, man. No worries, all good, man. Hope everything's okay. Make sure you guys on your way, and make sure you guys hit likes and subscribe. Thank you for 530, but we're trying to get to 550 now. So 20 subs to go to 550, guys. So if you guys could subscribe, that'd be great. And yeah, we're trying to. The aim is to get to. The aim is to try and get to, I would say, 550 by the start of February, if we can. Time flies, right, Justin? We're already talking about February. Crazy. But yeah, like I said, before February, if you guys could if you guys could subscribe, and yeah, this year is the year you must hit 1K, guys. We must hit 1K in the channel, people. You know what I mean? World Cup content, everything all coming your way. Tennis will be back very soon. Obviously, the Australian Open's coming, so we're gonna preview that on the channel. We're gonna talk about Formula One's coming back in March, so that's not going anywhere. Um, I can go on and there's a lot more. There's a lot more topics. Obviously, NBA playoffs. Everything's all here on due time. So people, if you are interested, if you are enjoying, make sure you do leave your support and hit the like button and subscribe as well.
and hey guys, just a cheap plug here for a second.
Go on.
NFL show coming up this week with the NFL divisional playoffs coming up soon. Celtics show Thursday with of course the Celtics playing not only tonight but Thursday and Saturday night this week as well. So yeah, NFL show and Celtics show, and I don't watch soccer, so that's all them.
No, it's okay, bro. It's okay. Obviously, the FA Cup review will be happening tomorrow night because obviously Liverpool was playing tonight, so we had to wait for Liverpool to get past Barnsley first. So they're pretty much going to go through now. It seems like the 3-1 up at home. Yeah, they're going to go through. So we'll be live tomorrow night for the FA Cup review and the Carabao Cup semi-final preview, which is between Chelsea, Arsenal, Newcastle, Man City. So yeah, people, go and check it out if you haven't done so already. But Justin, um, obviously the breaking news last week about Trae Young to the Wizards. I want to know your thoughts on this trade. Just give me like your sort of summary of the trade. Like, is what do you think about the trade in general?
Well, it's like I mentioned on the Celtics show last week. Trae Young wanted to go to the Wizards, so I'm kind of happy for Trae. But I don't know. Ikevan, let me ask you a question.
Go on,
Do you
go on.
think CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert is really going to help out the Atlanta Hawks?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they'll help Atlanta. I don't. I think it'll only get. I think Atlanta. They have a good future though. They have a good
Because
future.
because think of it, because let's look at it this way: the Atlanta Hawks are on the West Coast trip right now. You know when the next time they're going to be home?
Is against us.
Saturday night against us.
Yeah. So no Trae Young. I think Trae Young's not going to be playing for a while. Apparently, he's dealing with an injury, right? So I don't think he's going to play for
Yeah,
a while.
quote unquote injury.
But no, but I still think like, look, at the end of the day, they have Dyson Daniels. They still have what? What's his name? Not Jalen Johnson. Is it Jalen Johnson? Am I correct? It's Jalen Johnson.
Rasashir.
Zachary Risachet.
Yeah.
Jalen Johnson.
Alexander Walker.
Alexander Walker. Wait, who's Jalen Johnson?
Luke Kennard.
Who's Jalen Johnson playing for again?
Not for the Atlanta Hawks.
Not for Hawks. I don't know why I got mixed up.
I think it's. I don't know. It could be the Nuggets.
My bad. Let me search it up. Jalen Johnson. I'm all over the place. No, it is Atlanta.
Oh, I haven't seen them.
No, it is Atlanta. Yep, it is Atlanta. So like I said, they have a good future. They actually have a good future. Atlanta have good players, man. Obviously, they traded away DeAndre Hunter last season to the Cleveland Cavaliers. They got in Karis LeVert, but then they traded him too. They got in. Who else did they get in? Isaac Okoro they got, but then. No, but then, like I said, they still have some good players there. So it's not going to hurt Atlanta trading away Trae Young.
But is it gonna help? But is CJ? But the question was, is CJ and Corey gonna help Atlanta?
No, I don't think they'll help Atlanta. I don't think they'll be Atlanta's main pieces. I think they will be Atlanta. I think they will be. I think they'll be a key piece off the bench, but they're not going to help Atlanta. But what do you think, though? I'll ask you the same question. What do you think? Will that help Atlanta, or will that help Washington?
Because to be honest, CJ should have gone to a contender like Toronto or something.
Mm.
So let me get this straight. He went from 14th in the Eastern Conference to 10th.
That's mad. That's mad. Big up, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Big up to you, bro. I've been honest.
And during the oh my god. So okay, Trae Young didn't play against the Denver Nuggets last Friday because he wasn't with the team. He played against the Golden State Warriors. He didn't do so well. So come on, hey Hawks fans, what the hell were you guys thinking?
I mean, look. At the end of the day, all I can say is it's quite rare to see a player wanting to go to Washington, considering the state that they're in. No, this is no pun intended. Considering the state that they're in, right? No pun intended.
Washington. That's not the bigger news. You want to know what the bigger news is?
Go on.
Ja Morant's asking for a trade from Memphis Grizzlies.
Ja Morant's asking for a trade. I think another player is asking for a trade as well, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's another one. Anthony Davis might be traded as well.
Yeah.
But Anthony Davis is like, bro, he gets traded.
But Anthony Davis is now out for a couple of months.
Yeah. I don't think Anthony Davis ever wanted to play for Dallas. I think he just got sent there. To be honest with you, he just didn't want to play there.
He never wanted to play for Dallas.
No way, never. Which is a player? No, go.
But yeah, Ja Morant's looking to leave Memphis.
Which players as well that's being linked to the move away? Which player in Atlanta team. Well, not Atlanta team, but which player is being linked with a move away?
Which player?
Wait,
What?
I just seen this. Dennis Schroeder has been confronting Luka Doncic. What?
Yeah,
He's been
he's suspended a couple of games.
3 games. That's mad. Why? For what did he do? And this just takes me to my next topic about the NBA referees, bro. Oh my days, Mo Wagner is back. I
Yep.
literally had him in my fantasy.
Kane traded me Mo Wagner yesterday for Peyton Pritchard.
Bro, I literally had Mo Wagner in my IR for the whole season, and I took him out to bring Jason Tatum into my IR just in case Jason Tatum made his early return.
And guess who has him now?
You have him, right?
Yeah, but I'm probably gonna get eliminated, so it doesn't really matter.
Is that gonna be okay? How will that help Orlando going forward?
But let me tell you right now, Orlando doesn't play until Thursday and Saturday when they're during their international games with Memphis.
Mm. Wait, where are they going? Where are they flying to?
Spain and Germany.
Okay, so Munich and or is it Berlin?
Berlin.
Berlin and Madrid, or
Yeah,
Barcelona?
yeah.
Okay. Who are they playing in?
Thursday and Saturday. So Orlando only plays 2 times this week.
Uh-huh. Who are they playing in?
Memphis Grizzlies, both games.
Oh, they're playing a doubleheader versus Memphis. So like last year, we had the Spurs versus the Pacers, right? Last year
Yep,
in France.
yep.
Okay. Trae Young is going from number 11 to number 3. Obviously, because Atlanta.
And
I know.
CJ's number 3.
Also, last week, did you see that the Bulls versus Bulls Heat game got canceled because of
Yeah, I know. I saw that. You want to know why? Because they share an arena with the Chicago Blackhawks.
Right. And then they were playing before. Okay, that's fair. What else? What's going on here? Let me just quickly see something before we start. So before we go. Oh, Derek Jones Jr. injured. Did I cut off there? Just now? What happened to my internet?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, the
That
Denver.
might be on my end. Do you want me to see like
No, no,
hold
no.
on.
I can hear you well perfectly, bro. You're good. You're good, man. Your internet's perfect.
You were saying something about Derek Jones?
Yeah, he's injured. By the way, back to Dennis Schroeder and back to the NBA. What did Schroeder do exactly? How did he confront Luka Doncic? Like, what happened?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. If this happened over the weekend, I didn't watch any games over the weekend because I was at my friend's house. Plus, I was watching football yesterday.
Uh-huh.
So I have no idea if this happened over the weekend.
Oh, no, this happened on December 28th in Los Angeles.
Oh, then I have no idea.
And then Schroeder commented on the Instagram post, attempting. Nah, but this just takes me back to NBA referees for a moment, and this is what really pisses me off because I wanna have a proper segment on this, right? I don't know if you've seen the highlights of the Celtics Spurs game yet, Justin.
I have not.
But go look at the amount of free throws the San Antonio Spurs had compared to the Boston Celtics. They had 18 plus free throws. We had 4, and we only lost by 5. If the Spurs had as many free throws as us, we win the game. If we had as many free throws as Spurs, we win the game. This was separated by free throws. This game was literally separated by 18 free throws. And bro, I'm just gonna be honest with you right now, Justin. Yeah. The amount of times the Celtics drove to the basket, the amount of times that the Celtics had the chance to win the game or had the chance to score score on San Antonio. Everything that was called for them, not for us. And this just takes me back to my point about NBA referees. What are they actually doing? What are they actually doing? Because I'm sick and tired here of talking about referees being incompetent, referees not doing their job, referees just not doing what's required. Literally, like it just pisses me off, bro.
Okay, I understand. I understand that. I do, and I don't want to. And I don't. And I, again, I haven't seen it, so I know what you. I don't know what you're talking about, but I know exactly where you're coming from. But I kept tabs on the game Saturday night when I was at my friend's house.
Yeah.
Bro, we were not gonna beat Victor Wembanyama on a second night of a back to back.
Do you know why? It's because we didn't get enough free throws. We got 4 free throws. We got 4 free throws the whole night, bro.
And Luke Cornett was in Boston the night during our Toronto Raptors game.
Yeah, he was there. He was there.
Cause you know why? Because the Spurs were off until Saturday.
Yep. They were off.
So I get we want to blame the referees. I can understand that, but you want to know something else? We can blame the schedule makers too.
Yeah, who puts the Raptors and the Spurs back to back? Who does that? Like, who gives, bro? It's like putting Milwaukee and Detroit back to back. That's crazy. Like,
and you know what? We used all of our energy up on Toronto. We didn't save any of our energy for San Antonio.
I agree, but the Celtics are actually 5-1. Going into this game, the Celtics were 5-1. They were 5-1
on back to backs, right?
On back to backs, yeah.
Now they're 5-2. Now they're 5-2.
Now they're 5-2. But Joe pissed me off, bro. Joe pissed me off. Like I said, it's how we lost the game. It's how the referees handled this game. Because
no, I get that. When's the next back to back?
Next back to back is probably later this month, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Another one this month. I don't recall. Actually, no, maybe next month. I don't know. But we'll discuss more than the Celtics show. But I just wanted to make this about NBA referees because Sunday game was a perfect example, or Saturday's game was a perfect example. So I wanted to talk.
What pissed you off? Let me ask you a simple question. What pissed you off more, the Spurs loss or the Denver loss?
This one, to be honest, because this one was literally this game was decided in the hands of the referees. That Spurs game, we did it to ourselves. Sorry. That Denver game, we did it to ourselves. That Denver game, we just took stupid shots down the stretch. We slightly made a comeback, but it wasn't enough. It was the fourth quarter that let me down. I knew that the game was going to be over the moment the Nuggets went up by 7 and then by 10 because they were scoring on it. They were scoring. But we'll talk about those games on the Celtics show.
By the way, the next back to back is next weekend.
Who are we playing next weekend? We're playing.
One game is against I think it's Brooklyn and Chicago.
Okay, that's fine for me. I think we should win those games.
That's the road back to back.
Yeah. I think we're good, bro. I think we should be able to do that. We should be able to win both games, in my opinion.
Or is it Miami and I don't know. You know what? I'll look that up on Thursday when we do the Celtics show.
Miami is this weekend.
Oh, that's right. Then yeah, Brooklyn and Chicago.
Brooklyn, Toronto. Brooklyn, Chicago.
Brooklyn, Chicago.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. And this just takes me to the subject on NBA referees. How incompetent do you have to be in certain games to decide to decide who gets the win and whatnot? Like, you could clearly see whose side the referees are on, and it's not even like I don't even need glasses to see this. It's that bad. It's genuinely that bad. Like they're actually horrible, bro. Like, just watch them on the eye at these referees, bro. How many fouls are you gonna give San Antonio without the Celtics? I'll just go on about this game alone for now. Yeah, that was absolutely frustrating. How many times Jalen Brown got hacked, fouled, and this is why we lost the game is because the Spurs were given 18 free throws. Pretty much, we were given 4. The difference is if the Spurs had as many free throws as us, we win the game. If we had as many free throws as the Spurs, we win the game easily. Because we only lost by 5 points, considering the referees were shit. We only lost by 5, and that just tells you that everything. And that tells you everything you need to know. And I'm just like, yeah, man, bro. Stop being so one-sided. It ruins the NBA. People talk about net ratings in NBA. Why the it's not net ratings? What am I saying? Why the NBA ratings down? Oh, that's big. Oh, do you know why it's because it's down? It's because of this. Shit fouls, calls, fouls every second, delay of game, this and that. Just let the game flow. Stop calling so many fouls for one team and not the other. If you're going to be consistent for one team, don't be inconsistent for the other. You're going to give the Spurs all the calls, give the Celtics the calls too. If you're not going to give the Spurs the calls, don't. And if you're not going to give the Celtics the calls too, fair enough. Let the game flow. But give both teams the same amount of calls, man. I'm tired of this crap. I really am tired of this crap. I'll be honest with you. I'm just not. I just don't enjoy watching NBA referees take over games like this. It's embarrassing. And anytime you want to go up and say something to them, technical foul. It ruins the game. It ruins the passion of the game. You can't ever speak to a referee ever. What's the point? What's the actual point? It makes things a lot worse, bro. And people always talk about, the rules in the NBA. The referees keep on changing the rules every single season. There's always a slight rule adjustment every single season. Every single offseason we see a rule adjustment. And to make things worse, I actually think the referees have some parlay on a game before they ref. And I'm not even joking when I say this. I genuinely think NBA referees have a parlay before a game. They literally. I'm telling you right now, some referee bet on this game. Somebody bet on this game. And anybody that's and you guys can clearly see it. Just go back and watch the way both teams were being refed. It's an absolute joke. Let's just be real with it right now. It's an absolute joke. All right? And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of coming on here. Or not coming on here. I mean, I'm talking about referees in sports, referees in this, because they just try to make it about themselves sometimes, Referees just want to create headlines. They just want to create controversy. It causes an outrage in the community. It causes outrages in the NBA community. People talk about when LeBron James got fouled back in Boston 3 years ago. Sure, I laughed at the Lakers because I'm a Celtics fan, but at the end of the day, if shit like that just pisses me off, bro. Like because our fans will be the ones that's targeted because, the referees cheated for you or this and that, and it's not fair because we didn't cheat. It's the referees that make the decisions. It's the referees that make the decisions constantly, time and time again, and it makes things a lot worse. And this is why I go back to the question again: why do people wonder why the NBA ratings are down? It's because one of the reasons is because of this. This is part of the reason why the NBA ratings are down. It's because the referees take over games and they make it all about themselves. For what reason exactly? Because they have a parlay that they don't want to screw up. It's just plain and simple. And I'm not even joking when I say this. I'm being serious. I'm being serious, bro. And to make things a lot worse, they make things difficult for the coach as well, because the coach can't even protest his decisions. Nobody can protest their decisions anymore, because then you get technical fouled. What's happened to free speech in sports, man? What's happened to trying to argue your point with a referee? What happened to that? You can't do that no more. You get a small penalty or a small fine, and even if you call them out on social media, you get fined. Jaylen Brown literally came out after the game and talked about the fine that he was going to accept, because he knew beforehand he was going to get a fine for talking crap about the referees. This is why I'm saying the people that should be most protected in the league are the players, not the referees. The referees should not be the most protected in the league. You know? And what are the NBA going to do with that money that they're going to get? Oh, they're going to hand it to the referees for doing a shit job? It's a joke, Justin. Let's just be honest. I'll be honest with you, bro. I'm sick and tired of this. And it's not just going off of one game. There's been so many games I've seen referees take over the game and ruin it for one team. Remember one time I sent you this season, bro, that travel call that was given on Dallas where they scored that one bucket in the foul against the Knicks. You remember that? I sent it to you. Do you remember exactly that video right there? Bro, how is that even a travel? How was that even a travel? Literally, he took legal steps to the basket. Drove to the basket legally. Didn't even take more than 2 steps. You know? I could clearly go back and say, and then they gave an offensive foul. For what exactly? They didn't even touch the player. There was no challenges left. But you know what? This goes to my next point about challenges. Challenge calls. You lose the challenge, you can't challenge for the rest of the game. Why don't you give everyone 2 challenges per game regardless of what happens in the first one? And let them keep the challenges. Because why? It's because you can't do your fucking job properly. We'll need more than 2 challenges to challenge the shit calls you make every single game. And it pisses me off. It's a joke, man. I'm tired of this, Justin. Let's just be honest with you, bro. Like, I'm really, really tired of this, man. The sooner they fix this, the better. The sooner these guys sort their shit out, the better. And it goes to all referees in all sports, you know? Sometimes tennis umpires as well make it about themselves. Football referees make it about themselves. The time I watched the Patriots versus the Bills, that one is another one, you know? Where the referees made it about themselves and called fouls to the Bills for no reason. But no calls to the Patriots. This is exactly my single biggest issue with referees. The fact that they can get away with so much, but the players can't. When they were investigating players for sports betting, yeah, for betting on themselves, this is exactly what's going on. Why aren't referees being looked at? Look at how many decisions have influenced so many games, have changed so many games. And cool, my team has won the receiving end of it. Celtics have been on the receiving end of it. And I'm sure all those teams that have been on the receiving end have felt relieved in certain moments. But then again, you look back at it and it's like, oh, that's not fair. What about the rest of them? You know? What are the rest of the teams? Like, how are we gonna get through a game without a referee being so incompetent or trying not to take over a game with this shitty calls? Like, where the actual fuck is the accountability for these people in charge? Adam Silver, you know, we're talking about We're talking about one of the worst probably the worst commissioner of all time. Probably the worst commissioner of all time. What's he, bro? I think it's time NBA decides, let's bring referees from abroad. Let's bring FIBA referees, the ones that were there for the U.S. basketball team when they were in the Olympics or when they were at the World Cup. They're better referees than this. Every single second, oh, one touch, oh, foul call on this guy. Every single possession I'm watching this, one little slight touch, foul. You know, it ruins the flow of the game. Just small little contact, oh, you're gonna call a foul. Every single time I watch these referees, bro, they're just gonna call a foul every single play. Bro, out of all the plays that's gone on, there's been I bet you, I'm probably gonna say this, yeah, I might be inaccurate. At least 75% of the time, there's a foul on a possession, on a drive, because then you have 6 fouls. Oh no, sorry. Obviously five team fouls, and then you're in the penalty, and then there's a free throw. But there's no, but then there's no consequences for these guys. There's no consequences for these people that are in charge. Remember the amount of backlash Eric Lewis got for that one game in Boston. But because it's the Celtics, everyone's so like, oh, the Celtics cheated. It's because we're so hated that people are onto us for crappy calls. But what about the rest of the league? They're the same for everybody else, not just for us. They're the same for everybody else. I'm being fair here. I'm looking at everyone in the league, even my biggest rivals. I'm looking at teams that are not good. They won't benefit from this. Like I said, there needs to be careful consideration and careful reviews on how you can make the game perfect. Too many foul calls on many drives. Too many issues that these guys have. I'll just say it now, but that's all I can really add. So I'm gonna lend it over to you, Justin. I wanna know your thoughts as well, because obviously I went on a rant about it, but I wanna know your give me a summary on the referees as well, because not just for the Celtics, but for the whole NBA. I genuinely think there's a real refereeing issue in the league, and it's really pissing me off. I want to know your thoughts and your summary on this one, because it's doing my head in, bro. It's doing my absolute head in. Go on, bro.
I don't got much to say except that things that you just said are 100% true. So I don't got much to say about this.
Do you want to add your own points as well? Or do you want to add some of your own points? Obviously I given mine, but is there something that you want to bring up that I haven't brought up yet?
Not really. No, I agree with everything that you said.
But give me a summary of your own thoughts as well, real quick, if you like.
I got none, bro. I sat back and I was like, "Yep, he's saying exactly what I was gonna say."
Yeah, but for real though, that's just what it is. That's just my thoughts on it all, man. I'm just sick and tired of it. Anyways, Ja Morant being potentially traded to I don't know where he could go. Let's discuss this. Where do you think he could possibly end up?
Oh, Jaw.
Yeah, where's your what is your thoughts on Ja Morant's potential
He'll
trade.
probably go to the Lakers.
Lakers. For who?
I don't know. I just think he'll go to the Lakers.
I think he goes somewhere in the. I think he goes somewhere west, maybe the east. Maybe Philly could be a good place for him. Maybe Orlando. Maybe definitely not Boston. I doubt Boston would be a good place for him to go because we're stacked. When Tatum comes back, Brown's already here, White's already here. I doubt he'll come. I doubt he'll join us. I don't know, man. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. What if they're trying to form a partnership between Trae Young and Ja Morant in Washington? What if they're trying to do that? I don't know. I don't know, man. What if they do? Because what if they go and do that and then they tank the season and go land the top pick? Like AJ DeBanza, for example. Are they trying to build something big in Washington over there?
I have no idea. I really don't.
But you're saying Lakers. What's your thoughts? What's your thought process behind the Lakers? Like, why is he going to LA?
I just think he would. I just think that he would be a good fit. Maybe they send Marcus Smart back to Memphis.
Ooh, that could be a good one. But I don't think Giles is like a true point guard though. Marcus Smart's a better defensive player. I think Marcus Smart offers more in terms of defense. Ja Morant's not really a defensive guy like that. He's more like an offensive guy than he's a defensive guy. Because there's a lot of guards in the NBA nowadays where they don't really play that much defense, but they're good at the other side of things, like offense. They're good. They're good. They're good on the other side. You know what I mean? Oh, by the way, did you see the video of Jokic coaching the Denver Nuggets?
I have not. No.
And the Nuggets ended up beating Milwaukee as well by 4 points. I don't know if you saw the ending of that Bucks Lakers game. Did you see the ending of that game?
Was that over the week? Was that over the weekend?
It was on Monday. Sorry, Sunday. Sorry, Saturday. I lied. Saturday. It was Saturday.
I was at my friend's house.
Okay. I don't know if you saw the ending, but Giannis
I have not seen anything from Friday until Sunday.
No, like clips or anything like clips from the.
Oh no, I haven't seen any of it. No.
Man, that was incredible. That was actually incredible. I can't lie to you. It was incredible. Like the way Giannis blocked LeBron James twice. LeBron that final drive completely choked it up, man. He completely messed it up. And the Lakers lost to the Bucks. Excuse me. What is okay? Back to Mo Wagner for what does this do for Orlando? What does it do for Orlando going forward? What does it do for them this season? How does it help them for the rest of the season? Is he gonna come back and hit the ground running straight away? Is he gonna help them get to the playoffs, get far in the playoffs? No? Why not?
They don't need him.
Who do they have?
They have Wendell Carter. They have Batazi. They have Desmond Bain. They have Ben Carroll. They don't need Wagner.
They have more. They have Franz Wagner as well. To be fair with you,
They don't need another one.
Actually, to be fair with you, he was the first of the two Wagner brothers that went to the that went to the Orlando Magic. And Anthony Davis, he's probably gonna be gone.
He's injured.
Yeah, but I think they might trade him still.
just like they did Luka.
Also, real quick, Kevin Durant passing Wilt Chamberlain for being 7th on all-time scoring list. Thoughts on that, real quick?
Good for him. He's not my favorite player, so good for him.
Fair enough. Let's just get to any other news real quick before we start. Jaylen Brown has been fined $35,000 for public officiating criticism of the officiating. $35,000. Where's that money gonna go to?
That's not much. Yeah, I was right. Brooklyn and Chicago.
Yeah, Brooklyn, Chicago.
Yeah, I was right.
And this is also one thing about NBA market. Like, people talk about NBA wanting to be marketable. Having referees like this is not going to help you. Having referees like that won't help you. Having decisions like that, having not barely any overseas games compared to NFL. That's why it's not as marketable compared to certain other sports. Football's all over the world. Basketball, they base it in America. But listen, another topic for another day. Any other topics that we haven't discussed yet? Not really, I guess.
I'm ready to do predictions if you are.
Also, Jaylen Brown's moved to 3rd over was it Cade Cunningham in the MVP ladder. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? Before we move on.
He's not gonna win it.
No, of course, but it's at least within the conversation, right? It's at least within the...
I guess. Honestly, I'm not worried about MVP.
Fair enough.
But I'm ready to if there's nothing else, if you want to do predictions, I'm ready to go for that.
I'm ready for predictions too, if you want to.
Yeah, because I don't know when I'm gonna have dinner, so.
Yeah, no worries. Cleveland, Utah.
Cleveland.
Pacers, Celtics.
Oh, come on, yeah.
Oh, and Cavs will win as well. Raptors, Sixers. I'm gonna go Raptors.
Yeah, I got Raptors.
Mavs, Nets. Give me the Mavericks.
Yep, I got. Yeah.
Kings, Lakers. Unfortunately, Lakers.
Kings. No, I got Kings.
Right. Clippers, Hornets. Clippers. The Hornets have been. I mean, LaMelo Ball's been. He's been playing well lately. But you saying Clippers as well?
Yep.
Heat against the Suns. I got the Suns on the road.
Same.
Actually, no. Give me Miami. Sorry. Rockets, Bulls. Give me the Rockets.
Yep.
Bucks, Timberwolves. Timberwolves.
Yep.
Pelicans, Nuggets.
Yep.
Thunder against the Spurs again. Spurs to do a 4P. Why not?
Yep.
Spurs to do a 4P. Lakers, Hawks. Lakers.
Yep.
Warriors, Blazers, Warriors.
Yep.
No. Portland.
Nope.
Portland.
Sorry. No.
Okay. Pacers, Raptors. Give me the Raptors.
Yep.
Actually, no. Give me Indiana on this one. Indiana. I think Indiana wins this one. Also. Sixers, Cavs. Sixers.
Yep.
Bulls, Jazz. Give me the Bulls.
Yep.
Pelicans, Nets. Give me the Brooklyn Nets.
Yep.
Mavericks, Nuggets. Nuggets.
Yep.
Kings, Knicks. Knicks. No. Sacramento.
Sure.
Clippers against the Wizards. Clippers.
Yep.
Magic, Grizzlies.
Magic.
Magic. Pistons, Suns. Pistons.
Yep.
Rockets against the Thunder. Rockets.
Yep.
Heat, Celtics. Celtics.
Yep.
Mavs, Utah. Mavs.
Yep.
No. Utah. Utah will win this one.
Nope. I'm sorry.
Warriors against the Knicks. Knicks.
Yep.
Blazers, Hawks. Blazers.
Yep.
Lakers, Hornets. Lakers.
Yep.
Pacers, Pelicans. Pacers.
Yep.
Sixers, Cavs. Sixers. No, Cavs to win this one.
Yep.
Nets, Bulls.
Yep.
Raptors, Clippers. Raptors.
Yeah.
Rockets, Timberwolves. Rockets.
Yep.
Kings against the Wizards. Kings.
Yep.
Hawks, Celtics.
Yep.
Pistons, Pacers. Pistons.
Yep.
Knicks against the Suns. Give me the Knicks.
Yep.
Heat, Thunder.
Yep.
Spurs, Timberwolves. Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say, by the way, the Spurs, what they're doing with Wemby is very, very intelligent, actually. Bringing him off the bench, maximizing his game, trying to limit his game in terms of, like, injury as well. Like, big up to the Spurs, man. They're actually doing a good job, like, of managing Wemby because of his injury. What do you think of that as well?
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
The Warriors against the Hornets. The Warriors.
Yep.
Nuggets, Wizards. Nuggets.
Yep.
Blazers, Lakers. But I'm gonna go Blazers on this one. Blazers.
Against who?
Lakers.
Yeah.
Grizzlies, Magic.
Magic.
Bulls, Nets.
Bulls.
Rockets, Pelicans. Rockets.
Yep.
Nuggets, Hornets. Nuggets.
Yep.
Kings, Blazers. Blazers.
Yep.
Lakers, Raptors. I got the Raptors on this one.
Yep.
We'll do Monday's games just in case we cannot do the show on Monday.
Yep.
I almost wasn't able to do the show today. So, by the way, I had to do it last minute. Hawks Bucks.
I got the
Bucks.
Hawks.
I got the Bucks on this one. Cavs Thunder.
Cavs.
Thunder to win this one.
Wait, this is a very special Martin Luther King holiday basketball game day,
Yes.
isn't it? Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
MLK 20th of Jan, isn't it, or 19th of Jan?
Yeah.
Cavs Thunder. I got Thunder. You saying Cavs? Yes.
Yeah.
Wizards Clippers.
Yep.
Knicks Mavs. Knicks.
Yep.
Spurs Jazz. Spurs.
Yep.
Sixers Pacers. Sixers.
Yep.
Nets against the Suns.
Nets. Nets maybe. Yeah.
No, actually, no. I'll go for a shock Nets win. Pistons Celtics. This could be a jammy one.
Pistons.
You know what? Just because we're down against the Pistons in the season series. What is it, 2-1 now? Is it 2-1 now? The Celtics are down against the Pistons. It's 2-1. Do you even play Detroit again this season or no more? Let me just quickly see.
No, this is it.
That's it?
This is it.
All right. Then give me the Celtics because make it 2-2. It's a bit like the Cavs game last season. Bit like the Cavs series actually, if you think about it. Celtics end their Celtics go on Celtics win their first game against the Pistons. Sorry, end the Pistons win streak, like the end of the Cavs streak last year at home in the NBA Cup, and they did that this year. What else? Lose in Detroit, beat Detroit at home, then lose at home to Detroit. I'm gonna go with Celtics to win this one just because to level it up. Yeah, I'll go 2-2. Celtics to level the season series up. Yeah. And last but not least, one more game before we go. Warriors against the Heat.
Warriors, but I got the Pistons over the Celtics.
Nah, I got Celtics to win this one. But we'll do more of our predictions on Thursday. We'll wait for the rest of the games this week first before we get to other predictions. Warriors Heat. Warriors.
Yep.
You agree? Warriors as well?
Yep.
All right then. All-Star Weekend is on its way.
That's not until February.
Yep, but it's getting closer. What is your
I'm not voting.
You're not voting?
No.
But you know what? But you know what else is getting closer? The NBA trade deadline.
Yeah, February 5th.
So some moves can be made. Oh, February 5th is the deadline. For real.
Mm-hmm.
That's early. I usually think it's between mid-February or something.
No.
After the All-Star break.
No.
Interesting. I heard the news that the Celtics were interested in trading for Rob Williams and Zubac. Or not Daniel Gafford. And another one, yeah. I heard rumors from three players. Rumors from three players. Can't fucking talk. Holy shit. I heard the rumors from three players this week. About three players this week. Zubac. What's his name again? Gafford and what's his name again? And Rob Williams, Time Lord. So trade rumors are going to heat up. Obviously, Ja Morant being the move away. We'll talk about it in the next show as well, people. We'll talk about it on the next show. But big up to you, Justin, for joining today's show and discussion as well. I had to go on a rant about NBA referees because I'm sick and tired of the incompetency and stuff like that. And also, speaking about NBA referees, prayers to Billy Kennedy, man, because Billy Kennedy is actually a proper referee. He's actually a good referee. One of the only referees I actually like in the league. So prayers up to him in his injury, man. I hope he gets well soon. We need to see him back for the playoffs. You know what I mean? You've seen that, right?
No,
The Kennedy
no.
guy. He's a funny guy, by the way, because Joe's funny. If Celtics play Pacers tonight, right? The last time the Celtics were in Indiana, he was a referee, and it was that call that went, what do you call, that kind of went viral? Not viral, but like it was on the, what do you call, on the, he was on the social media. He was like, after reviewing the play, the ball was still moving, and he was. You remember that, right?
Yeah.
Remember that one? Yeah.
Yep.
The last time we played Indiana, he made that call, and the coach's challenge is unacceptable. It's unsuccessful. It gets me every single time the way he says it, man. It's like you gotta like that type of energy in these referees. This is what I'm saying. He's one of the only few referees I actually respect in the league. He's actually one of the only few refs that I actually give like props to and give credit to. Proper good referee. You know what I mean? Proper good referee. But anyways, we are gonna be back next Monday for the review. Another review of week 12 and week 13 is next week. So we're gonna preview week 13 and everything. People, it's always good to talk NBA. Always good to discuss. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are blessed. Hit the like button on your way out. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. 530 subscribers, big up for that. But we're trying to get to 550 before next week if possible, if you can. So people, so subscribe if you're new around here, and leave a like on the video. 15 likes will do. And Justin will be back on Wednesday for the. I don't know when we're gonna do an NFL show. Let's discuss this real quick. So obviously, Celtics shows on Thursday. Yeah, Celtics show every single Thursday. You're good for that, right? Celtics shows on Thursday.
Well, yeah.
But for the rest of the week, people, the schedule is looking like tomorrow we got the Premier League show because obviously we're gonna talk about the FA Cup weekend, talk about the the League Cup semifinal. What else is going on? What else? Oh yeah, NFL show. Gonna be probably Wednesday. I think Wednesday, same time as usual.
2
I think either
p.m.
Wednesday.
2
I think either
p.m.
Wednesday. Yeah, but when's the first game you
Because
said?
if it's 1 p.m., I won't be able to make it.
When's the first round of the games again for the NFL?
Saturday.
Saturday night.
Saturday afternoon.
So same as last week then, basically. All right then. So yeah, we're gonna be discussing the NFL week. Sorry, NFL week. The East. Sorry, I can't even talk. Fucking hell. The divisional semifinals. If that's how you call it, conference semifinals, whatever the fuck it is, I couldn't.
Divisional round.
The divisional round. Thank you, divisional round. You know, we're gonna be discussing that. We're gonna talk about, the games, the previewing the upcoming games as well. The Broncos and the Seahawks are finally getting their first playoff games, and tonight, the Steelers will play at home to Houston. So we are gonna talk about that one. So after that, so when are you good to do the NFL show? When do you think it's best to do the NFL show? If I had to ask for your recommendation,
I would probably say Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, because
Because
I don't want to. Because here's my thing. I don't want to. I don't want to. If we have to do this on a Wednesday, I don't want to rush home and be like, okay, yeah, I'm here when I haven't gotten
no,
situated.
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. No, but like I said, Friday I have the Premier League show, and I'm probably gonna have a Red Army Run pod. So, like I said, people, for tomorrow, Premier League show, talking about FA Cup and League Cup. Stay tuned for Red Army Run pod shows every single week because I'm fucking tired of United. I'm gonna be ranting about United and the situation of the football club, right? And Wednesday, probably we might as well do the NFL show Wednesday. That's when I think we should do it. Wednesday is better. Wednesday is good.
2 p.m. I hope it's like either between 2 or 2:30 p.m.
Wednesday 2 p.m. Yeah, Wednesday 2 p.m. is good for me. And Celtic show. And that's really about it, to be fair. And then Saturday, Sunday, nothing much on the weekend, I guess. So yeah, people, and obviously Premier League show get on Friday. Rand Pod previewing the Derby and everything. So people, stay tuned. I'll be scheduling shows on the channel, so make sure you guys stay tuned and check the channel out whilst we go on across the week. But Justin, appreciate you being here as always. Appreciate you talking NBA with me every single week. He's back on Wednesday for the NFL show and Thursday for the Celtics show. So people, good to always talk.
Thursday is not a problem. Just the Wednesday show would have to be at 2 p.m.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll try and sort it out with the rest of the lads as well because Raphael also wanted to be on the show. But we'll get to that in due time. Scheduling it as I go across the week, people. And also stay tuned for the clips. I'm gonna upload some clips for some people from some shows. So big up to you people. But like I said, people, we're out. Hit the like button and subscribe. For NBA referees, do me a favor. Yeah. Fix your fucking shit. Sort yourselves out. I'm tired of this. Yeah. Big up. Go Celtics. Like, subscribe. Peace.